Hello everybody and welcome back. So in this video we're going to go ahead and get VMware Fusion 12 installed on your macOSX. This will work from Mojave, which is 10.14, all the way up to, I believe, Monterey. I haven't tested Monterey, but it does say it should work with Monterey. But if you have Big Sur, which is 11, this will also work on that as well. So like always, everything's down in the description below that you're going to need for this. And I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to put Windows 10 on this as well, just to show you a virtual inside of virtual. I am doing this in VMware Workstation, but obviously this will work better if you're running a real Mac. So let's go ahead and get this going here. Go ahead and get your DMG file mounted. And go ahead and skip the verification process. Go ahead and installing VMware Fusion. Type in your password. Going to go ahead and give this a minute or two to catch up. Close out of that. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that. Okay, so go ahead and click agree. You got your license. Go ahead and type it in here. I do have one, but honestly, it doesn't matter because I'm going to end up destroying this anyway because you shouldn't be doing a virtual in a virtual. But we are. It's pretty cool, I know. So, this is the first thing you'll be greeted with. We have no virtual machines installed. So this is pretty much the hello video. Or, from there, I like to go to Virtual Machine Library. As you can see, there's nothing here. But this is where all your virtual machines will be stored. In this case being, we just don't have anything here to worry about. If it is your first time, I do recommend going inside Preferences and just checking anything in here to make sure that everything is the way you would like it to be. In my case being, I'm just going to leave everything here as a default because I don't need it to be anything crazy. Go ahead and bring that back up here. Go ahead and I'm going to close out of this and close out of that. So we got to go ahead and get myself a Windows 10 ISO. It's not going to be too difficult for me. Go to here, my computer, VMware shared folder, ISOs, Windows, and let's see here. We'll do this one. This one looks nice. So I'm going to go ahead and just move that there, drag and drop. And if everything works out very well, it will go ahead and be ready for you to hit continue. From here, we can go ahead and click Use Easy Install, but I'm going to go ahead and skip all that. Go ahead and click Continue. I do want UEFI enabled. Go ahead and click that. And then from here, we can go ahead and click Finish, which I really don't want to do, but that's okay. So go ahead and click Finish. I do want this to be installed under our virtual machine setup there. So go ahead and do that. Yep, I'm pretty aware of this. I'm pretty on par here, but I want to go ahead and shut this down because I do want to do a little bit of editing here with it. So now it does say 2 because I did do this before, just to make sure that nothing would just blow up in our faces. Go to memory, and we're going to go ahead to, come on, let's go, 4 gigs, which I do have, but it's probably going to destroy everything here. And I'm going to run a dual core. Go ahead and close out of that. Now, go back to our Windows here, go ahead and close out of this. Now we can go ahead and go to virtual machine and start up. Yep, I do know doing this will blow up my system. The things I do for you guys in these videos. Oh, yeah, I forgot I lose. If I keep losing the mouse when I do virtual upon virtual. I don't know why, but once we get to the actual installer, then it gives me my mouse back. So it is what it is. Again, do not do this. If you're planning on doing something like this, I guess make sure you have a powerful enough computer to handle it. Again, I don't know why anybody would. Except I can say I'm doing INCEPTION. virtual inside of virtual inside of virtual. And there's my mouse back. Perfect. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and click next, go ahead and click install. And to let everybody know, this video is brought to you by Aquafina. Aquafina, it's water. Go ahead and click I accept. Next. Click the back button. Go ahead and click new, apply, yep. Click next. And now with some camera magic, we are going to skip ahead a lot because this is going to take a while. Okay, so you'll be greeted with the Get Going Fast setup. Go ahead and just use Express Settings. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click a Join a Local Active Directory. Click Next. Type in a username. A secure password. Click Next. Type in a hint, or in my case being a hint. And like always, everybody's mileage will vary, especially if you're doing this on a real Mac. This will be a much faster, simpler, and easier to use process. Now the version of Windows I installed is Windows 10 Enterprise 2016 or LTSB. But again, the installation for Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Enterprise, Windows 10 2019 LTSC, and Windows 10 Home is all the same. I believe actually Home you must have a Microsoft account now. But the older copies of this, so if you have any kind of Windows version 1907 and 1909 and under, you will not be forced to use a Windows Live ID. I believe all the newer ones from that one, so like the last 3 versions they had, you know, if you're using Windows Home, you're going to have to use it. And then we are all ready to go. So you can see here I have my Windows 10 running abysmally slow. But again, not supposed to be doing that in here. Let's see what we got going on here. This PC. There's my local. Let's check out some of this. 50 gigs. We're looking pretty good so far. Back down to here. Let's go check out the C panel. And inside here, I'm going to go down to somewhere, System. Windows 10 Enterprise 2016 LTSB. Installed RAM, 4.5 gigs. That's probably about right. God only knows myself, I can't do math. So now we got to get the installation of VMware Tools. So go ahead and Virtual Machines, install VMware Tools, click Install. And we should be greeted with an installer. And with this copy here, Windows System, this. Pin to the taskbar because we don't pin that to the taskbar in Enterprise, God forbid. And let's go ahead and get the VMware Tools installed. Close out of that. And once this is all done and being installed, you are ready to go. So we were able to get VMware Fusion 12 installed on Catalina or Mojave or Big Sur. And we were able to test it out to make sure I am, telling you that it is working properly. Using Windows 10 Enterprise, got it fully installed, VMware Tools installed, configured and ready to go. And you got to see one extra thing, which is a virtual inside of virtual. It's pretty cool. I know. I cannot wait to tell all my friends about it. And just a few more seconds here and you are ready to go. Click Finish. Go ahead and reboot. And that's it. So I'm not going to go ahead and wait for this to restart because it's not going to look anything different for me, because again, I'm already pushing the limits with how much I can actually do with this virtual here. So I hope you guys liked the video. I wanted to make it just a little bit longer than just a 2-minute long video of how to install Fusion. But if you stuck it to the end, hey, congratulations. If you didn't, if you came here for VMware Fusion and took off, that's fine too. I have no problem with that. Everybody's got their agenda. Let's let it be. So until the next video, guys, I will catch you guys later.